Who said you could do that?
God, how dare you?
I love the sound of french fries being fried on the...
Dude,
Oh,
it's a tasty sound right there.
frying oils just... Oh, so
One person watching.
Hey, it'll take a minute. I don't think it knows.
It's still not even showing that you're live on here.
Not yet.
It's got some delay.
They normally do. It's like, I think 15, 17 second delay normally between.
Mom's got delay.
Might even be more through the YouTube app. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
There's the fly to your right. Oh, man. How many flies do we have in here?
I don't
Just
know.
one.
I caught and killed one, so I'll try to catch and kill this one too, live on stream. Take his ass. He's way too high. Come on down.
God.
He's on the wild turkey 12 blocks.
It's alive now. Oh yeah, he's up top.
We're fly hunting, guys. We're not bourbon sharing, bourbon sipping. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
How do I keep missing?
Too slow. Too slow. Ugh. Sunbound north.
I'm just fixing our orientation here.
Well, see, now we're at an angle. We might have to
Yeah.
angle some of the bottles that way slightly, so start turning some of them.
Just slightly. And I'm also pulling them forward a little bit.
You got lots of stuff on the table today.
I didn't do it. Don't blame me.
And then we have the, like I said, the Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, the cigar batch blend sample too to try along with that iron root. I'm really excited to try this iron root.
You can also turn that bench if you want to get a perfect angle against the...
Oh yeah, we can. My fat butt.
Actually, it's nice at that angle. That's pretty good cameramanship.
Ness wants me to chug.
10 year. It's 10 year, by the way.
It's 10 years?
Yeah, it's got a 10 year
Is
sticker.
it aged in Texas?
Is it sourced?
Limited special. Family owned distillery.
Because 10 years is a long time in Texas.
Distilled and bottled by Licorice Enterprises Incorporated, Denison, Texas.
Wow.
Product produced in USA, non-chill filtered, no coloring or flavor added.
Dude, that was...
Distilled from grain in Denison, Texas. So looks like this might actually be a 10 year from Texas.
Oh my God.
And I've heard nothing but good things on Facebook about
That's like a
this.
20 year from Kentucky.
Yeah.
So.
Matt from Whiskey Wisdom wants to know what was that sample? Didn't hear it.
Oh, the sample, Matt, that was your sample, the short barrel cigar blend sample. We got an iron root cigar blend, so Tyler said he hasn't tried any cigar blends, so I figured we'd bring the short barrel sample since we just ordered your pick, and we wanted to share that along. Well, we don't have the pick yet, but share some more short barrel offerings. So we have a couple short barrels on the table, the rye and the toasted, but this is the cigar batch blend you sent me a sample of, so I'm going to share that with Riley and Tyler.
Nathan S. says it's not 10 year, it's their 10th anniversary.
Oh, that makes way more sense, because I'm like, how do they even afford to sell this for so cheap? It's 10 years in Texas, because a barrel would cost like $50,000 for a barrel of that shit.
Is there an age statement or is it NAS?
I'll look on the back again.
Based off the color, it says 4 or 5 years.
Months aged 48. 48
So 4
months.
years.
Yeah,
4
4
years?
years.
That sounds more legitimate Texas, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like, if this is 10
Yeah, I
years
was
in
like,
Texas,
10 year, what?
the amount of evaporation would be crazy.
Torp says that he loves those old souls, the Bloody 81. Cheers, RJ and everyone.
Old
Dang,
souls.
Look at all those bottles.
Torup's in chat too, so we got the Cody Road bourbon. I brought it to the share, so we'll be opening that and trying that. So excited about that one too.
There's plenty of bottles still I want to pull out that is not on the table also.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna
If we
see.
get a chance to.
Yeah, we have a lot of bottles on the table to try. I'm gonna crack this iron root.
Josh Cousteau says Eagle.
He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
Ugh. I took the foil off, but doesn't want to come off. Oh. Let's see if we can get the rest of this off.
Will asked if Drizzo's making it. No, he's not making it today.
He's gonna spend time with the family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, that'll be exciting to try though. Pour some up in the glen. Hopefully the audio is fine. I know we're rocking off of a phone. I think we'll be alright though.
Yeah,
115 proof.
Torp, I think the Uncle Nearest proof is like 123 or something. Hard to see down there. It's 122.
122. Oh, that's crazy though. It was written on there very nice and clear. I guess when it was in my bag, it kind of rubbed off.
Yeah.
Try some Iron Root cigar blends. Smells nice.
Careful.
That's nice.
Papa RJ says happy Sunday.
What's going on, Dad? We got leave, and it's a S1 day, so it's administrative leave. I still get paid differentials, and I'm not even at work. They pay me 25% more to work on a Sunday. So that's why I was like hesitant to take Sunday off, but since we got that extra day for Memorial Day, we're celebrating with the boys. Tyler's over there cooking, frying up some fries.
Bloody 81 says I didn't know Iron Root made a cigar batch. I believe it is a new release from them.
It is
Brand new, right?
brand new, like just dropped. $80 out the door. It was $79 and some change, but $80.
You already tried?
Yeah, I got to pour up right now. More than welcome to pour some up.
You gonna wait until I pour some before you talk about it?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it yet.
All right. I made one can. I don't want to reach.
You guys pour me a little bit?
Yeah, I got you.
You want to reuse a blend or do you want a new blend?
It doesn't matter.
Tyler reuse his blend. Then we got that short barrel cigar sample from Matt from Whiskey Wisdom that we can share too. So
I'll leave that for y'all since I've already had that bottle. Do you want me to bring it over to you?
Unless you guys want me to,
you don't have to be in frame. You keep cooking. You'll be in frame eventually. Like I said, we want to just go live and have the thing that we're
this is a fresh
hanging out.
crack though, right? You just not opening it?
Just fresh cracked, yeah. Little hot on the front end, but like I said, I think that'll chill out. I think he's gonna like this batch, this short barrel cigar blends. This is good. Iron Root's gonna like too, I think. It'll probably get better as it opens up too.
Ness says that's a great price for a cigar batch. Short barrel cigar batch is pretty solid. Great price point for a CB.
Yeah, short barrels just sold out.
Bonding over whiskey. Legit looking at your selection, thinking what I want to look for.
Yeah, a lot of these bottles were at Tyler's house, so we had a bunch on the back shelf, so you guys should be able to see the 13 Colony, the Full Weller Vertical, the GTS, Purple Top, we got Nickers 10, Willet Weeded, Old Forester Single Barrel Rye, the Master Pit 15 from Mr. Barrel Dave, and not to forget, we have the 13 Colony Double Oaked Batch 2. That 13 Colony is good. It probably need to open up. A lot of people seem to like it. I think it's going to take some time to open up though.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to try it off of a neck pour.
Yeah, it'll definitely be something that we'll have to revisit.
Bonding over whiskey asks, is this Riley Tesla? Yes, it is.
It smells good.
It's a little bit harsh on the tongue. I think it'll open up though.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this hang out and going for a couple minutes.
Then we got our Cherry Coke Zero, and we got our dump glass. So if you guys aren't familiar with what I use the dump glass for, if I don't finish my Glencairn, we just pour it in a glass and then top it off with a mixer, and we'll down it. That dump glass could consist of eventually a lot of pours from this table. So
If you want, you can also, we can do it on camera or whatever, but you can also try the cast strength.
that's good.
Is it
It's
good?
like 5-year-old.
Yeah,
What's that said?
I have one on hold for me.
It's
in Florida.
It's incredible.
Probably the best 5-year whiskey that you've had. Probably.
It's incredible. I was very impressed. A lot of stuff to try. I've already tried a lot too. That's already on the table. We started early. Remember, you can't drink all day if you don't start early.
It's a good way of living right there.
Last night, I think we had about 4.5 ounces of Old Forester Single Barrel strength in one pour, and then I think I ended up pouring up something else too afterwards. Killed the sample. I don't remember what the sample was, but we killed it.
Torb says would be fun to see a poker game, but the chips or samples rated 1 to 5 to 10 samples instead of chips. I
Now,
can see that going poorly very quickly.
I'll probably drink this next just for you, Torp, while you're in chat. I know you want me to read this out, so I'll read this out, so bear with my terrible reading skills. Buffalo Bill, Cody lived life large. Born just a mile from our distillery, we honor his legend with a big whiskey. The limited wheated bourbon is a hand-selected 1 barrel at a time, bottled at a barrel proof of 105. We encourage you to live life large the Cody Road way. The mash bill is 70 corn, 20 wheat, 10% barley. It does have serving style and how you can serve it, including a julep or old fashions, and also has a tasting notes on it. I won't give the tasting notes so we actually try it though. This is a grain to glass bottle. It's distilled and bottled by Mississippi River Distilling Company in Iowa, Lake Claire, Iowa. So this was a gift from Toro. His note on here talked about having to open this before he could, I guess, take the bottle home for the distillery, and then said that he hopes that I would share it. And he said, I think it was more if he knows that I'm going to share it. So we are going to be sharing this. It'll be a fresh crack of this, even though the foil's already taken off, with Mr. Riley and Tyler. So it says, cheers, RJ, at the top. Thank you again so much, Tor, for this bottle. I've never heard or seen anything about anything like this, so definitely be a unique experience, I think, for all of us. Lots of bottles on the table. Hopefully you guys can see all those in frame too, including Nick's in chat. We got the Dragon's Milk. Riley did bring those over. I know we didn't get to those last time, but we will definitely get to those today. Those are definitely top priority bottles that we will touch. So I'm excited. I like Dragon's Milk.
Nick and Gunner, the
Michigan boys.
the Dragon Boys.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Beach Sand Bourbon. Michael is up there in Michigan as well. So if you need an extra body to help look for some Dragon's Milk, we got a couple other resources, other people we can ask and use. I helped him get the Penelope Rio, so we can ask for a Dragon's Milk as a favor to try to get a bottle if we want something special from them. I know some of them are distilled releases only, but maybe you can swing by and pick one up for us. This is not bad. I mean, I know you said you didn't really care for it on the fresh neck pour.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely.
I warmed up to it as I sipped it.
Yeah, it developed more. I like it.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I don't think it's incredible. I don't think it's like a home run hitter. But for $80 compared to like Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend 200.
So far, this is the best Texas whiskey I've had.
I don't know if I could compare this to Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, but
No.
I think that for the price point, it's definitely a contender.
Yeah, I think the short barrel cigar batch is going to knock your
Oh yeah,
socks
no,
off.
I already know. I've already tried it. I know it's a home run hitter. This is probably the best cigar batch I've ever tried, even better than Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend.
Yeah, just wait till you try the Blue Note.
Have you had better Still Austin than this?
Yeah.
I haven't had my Still Austin.
And they have a cigar batch coming out soon.
So still Austin's gonna be dropping a cigar batch. That'll be interesting.
Blended by Nancy Fraley.
Yeah,
She's
she's
very well known for Joseph Magnus cigar blends.
She had to come in and take over. I made a comment when she was in one of the chats about how I'm glad that she came in, because I said it might take someone like her to actually make Still Austin enjoyable.
Dude, their seasonals are great. And their rye is also
The
really good.
Blue Corn Bottle and Bond, that one that you shared with me, that one was really good, and the High Rye Bottle
High
and
rye is
Bond,
really good.
that one was also very, very pleasant. I enjoyed that.
And their standard shelfer rye for
Like,
$40 a
don't think
total
I've had that
wine.
one.
It's like 99.8 proof.
Okay.
Super good sipper.
And me and Riley had a terrible experience with the single barrel Total Wine cash strength pick. And
Worst thing I've ever drank.
that bottle, I couldn't do it, but Riley had no problem pouring it down the drain. He even has a video of it. I didn't pour mine down the drain, but I did probably the next best thing. I gave it to a buddy that has game nights at his house, and I said, this is a punishment pour. When someone fucks up, you make them drink this.
Ness says Still Austin Rye is a lot better. Their bourbon cash strength is man. Yeah, Ness also had a bad experience with the Total Wine pick.
Was Ness the other one that poured it down the drain?
No,
who
that was Andrew.
Andrew poured it down the drain.
Down south.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I know we had a couple people that poured it down the drain, and I was like, man. And there's so many Bruzel picks on the table. Some also we have a Bruzel fanboy in the house.
Icky gross.
Honestly, I haven't tried any Bruzel picks before, except for the 13 Colony cash drink pick. I had a sample of that from Mr. Barrel Dave. It was pleasant. I liked it. I think it's probably going to be the worst 13 Colony I've tried, though, out of all the stuff that I have tried. Because all the 13 Colony I've tried has been limited releases.
Bloody 81 says, knowing that Nancy Fraley created that cigar batch from Still Austin, for sure it will be amazing.
Yeah, I
Ness.
anticipate.
Ness said, I gifted my Still Austin to my neighbor. He hates me now.
That's like not even floor whiskey. That's just
Drain
pour-
whiskey.
Drain pour whiskey. Did Tyler
So,
finish his?
Yeah, okay. If you would told me it was, if you would have told me it was a cigar batch,
Pass him this. Let him try this.
I would have never known. I couldn't tell. What makes it a cigar batch? I don't understand.
It's a blend of
Because I didn't taste
it's a blend of
tobacco or anything like
cognac,
that.
sherry, port, like a couple different finishes that.
But-
That'll blow your socks
but-
off.
For Texas whiskey, this is probably the best Texas. Besides Cowboy Bourbon, this is probably the best Texas whiskey I've had.
That'll blow your socks off. That short barrel cigar batch.
Dave Vogelsang says, cheers RJ. Lots of bottles to taste there.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, Dave. Just remember, there's no Boondocks 18 on the table, but it's still a fantastic pour. He hates Boondocks 18. He said it's so musty and nasty.
It didn't do well in our little rankings.
Well, our rankings for our 10 bottles, you gotta think about it too. Every single bottle on the table was an absolute banger.
Yeah, true.
What next?
Oh, I like the dry finish. It's got a dry finish.
Yeah,
It's-
It's like my mouth's instantly dry when I finish it. That's awesome.
Tyler's
I like
trying the short barrel cigar batch just off camera. He's still cooking, otherwise we'd have more people sitting down. Riley's over here keeping up with chat.
yep. Papa RJ says hello to Dave.
Dave Vogelsang, my dad really likes some of those stout beers that you've sent us. Thank you so much for
that.
those.
How old is that? That's good.
I think it's a blend of like 6 to 10 years.
That is really well balanced whiskey. Wow.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
stout beers are pretty good.
Like from the patio says, cheers RJ, and people of the chat. Looks like some nice bottles and a hell of a hangover in the making.
I'm hoping no hangover. We still got to drive after this, but we have all day. We have
You don't
nothing.
gotta drive.
We have nothing.
You want
Well,
to drive.
that's true. I got to be back in the morning before my wife leaves for work, because someone's got to be there with the baby. But we're taking real small sips and pours, nothing too crazy. Lots of food, lots of water. We got Riley too. We can make him drive us home if we have to.
Drizo says, cheers guys, hope you'll have a blast. Looks like I know y'all will.
Enjoy your time with family, Jeff.
Love you, Jeff.
What next? You said you didn't like the Frey Ranch Bruzel pick, or you said it was just on par with like all the other, where it's just grainy.
It didn't wow me. That's all I'll say.
No butterscotch as a tasting note. I don't even need to try it then, guys. You heard it from Tyler.
No.
Dave says that there are more Bourbon County stouts coming your way after his Canadian fishing trip.
Canadian fishing trip, that sounds exciting. I would love to, I mean, that just sounds exciting overall. Like, I don't know. I like fishing, so Canadian fishing trip. I want to see some pictures, Dave.
Torp wants you to try the Uncle.
The Uncle Nears?
Yep.
Alright. So, we picked this bottle up the other day. Hopefully you guys were in chat for that live stream. We were just showcasing all the bottles at Specs. I went past this bottle. I had no idea what we were looking at. Hunter's telling me I need to go back and look for this. So, I'm still learning the names of bottles and what they look like. So, if you guys call it a bottle in chat, it does take me some time to fish and find it. But this Uncle Nears is a single barrel. This one is 122 proof. It's about 95 bucks out the door, but Bourbon Hunter really wanted me to pick it up. He actually sent me 40 bucks to help offset the cost of this bottle. So we are gonna fresh crack this, and we'll share this with Tyler and Riley for sure.
Woohoo!
More than welcome to come sit down if you want, Riley. You don't have to stand up.
I'm good standing now. I was in the car for 45 minutes driving.
Oh, that is true. You had a 45-minute drive. I had a 37-minute drive. I made one stop at Walmart.
I stopped for gas.
I got a Monster Mocha, and then I picked up the buns.
That's good.
There's enough fries for you guys to eat if y'all want.
After this pour.
Yeah, we had some sausage already to help get some food in the belly. I actually had some food before I came over too. So, did you want to try some of this Uncle Nears, Tyler? You want some?
Yeah, I'll try a little bit.
Ness says she's curious to know what we think of
Put
the
that
Uncle
all
Nears.
over there for Tyler. Pour him up a little bit if he's done with his short barrel.
You good if I just use this, Glenn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cross-contamination issues?
Yeah, I think I've already rinsed it out actually.
Good nose.
So this is Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. Distilled and aged in Tennessee. Bottled by Nearest Green Distillery. $122 proof. I think our first pour of the day was 121 or 122 proof. I had the smoke wagon. This bottle right here, the red dot.
Yeah, my first pour was that iron room, so.
This is a neck pour, but it's not very well refined, at least on that first sip.
Cheers, Imrod.
Oh, Imrod, I'm so sorry I forgot to respond to your text. Yes, I would still love a sample of the Ladybird from Garrison Brothers. I did see another case of them get put out the other day. I just have a hard time pulling the trigger on a $200 bottle without even having a taste on it. I don't like cognac finish, which is why I'm hesitant and why I didn't just go ahead and bite the bullet and buy the bottle. But 114 proof Garrison Brothers definitely sounds like it is on track with what I would want.
Well, it's finished in like cognac and sherry, right?
I think it's just cognac. It could be sherry as well. I just wish it came with a fancy box like the Cowboy Bourbon. Then we would have just bought it for the box.
Sounds like a Tyler move.
I do.
Texas tater.
I do want the Laguna Madre.
By the way, grab that Walter 12 and bring it down. We gotta try that too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fresh crack a Wild Turkey 12.
Don't do that to my heart. Oh my gosh.
I've never had it.
Dude, I love turkey. It's honey and cognac for the Ladybird.
Okay, honey's good, so hopefully they'll.
Thank you for the info, Ness.
Wild Turkey 12, fancy box, 101 proof. It's nothing fancy as far as the bottle goes. It's just a Wild Turkey 101 bottle with the 12-year label on this thing, but very, very nice presentation with the box.
Box is beautiful.
And if I remember right, this is one of those like duty-free international releases only. So if you want to get one of these, unless you're traveling international and you get lucky and find one, secondary is kind of the only way to go about picking one of these up. And what do these run on secondary? It's like
150.
150?
150, 160.
150, 160 for a Wild Turkey 12-year.
I get that for 160 shipped.
Yeah, no idea what MSRP is on these bad boys because I mean you have to have an international boarding pass, so MSRP is not really relevant when you have to buy an international boarding pass just to purchase. Plus, you still gotta find a bottle because I mean I have plenty of duty-free stores at the airport. I would love to do a video one of these days when I'm on my break. I'll take a quick video of it, but we don't really see the limited releases because I see some places that make a Mark Cellar Age, never seen one. Wild Turkey 12, never seen one. Jack Daniels, I've seen a couple limited releases there for them, and maybe one other
Are you
bottle.
not allowed to purchase?
Gotta have international boarding pass.
Even if you work there?
Correct.
That's bullshit.
Same thing for cigarettes. You can't buy cigarettes without international boarding pass. You can buy everything else, but no alcohol and no cigarettes without having an international boarding pass. But my dad does travel, so if I ever do get something, maybe I can squeeze them in. Food is ready. You guys are gonna be watching us eat live.
Dude, that smells so good.
I mean, I didn't put any salt or pepper on it. I just put apple juice. So.
Uncle Nearest is pretty good though.
So what do you need? You need.
Thanks for the recommendation.
Here's the buns. They're
Hunter.
slightly toasted.
Perfect.
Here's three different. If you want, there's three different barbecue sauces I bought the other day. So if you want to add barbecue sauce, it's up to you. I actually do have some.
I think I might just rub on it.
I don't blame you.
After getting back into it, this Uncle Nearest is actually quite nice.
Oh yeah, come on.
At first, I was like, no, this isn't palatable for me, but as it kind of opened up in the Glen, of course, we didn't let it last too long. We already finished that
Dude,
Glen.
Those neck pours are always like risky.
Harsh,
They're
ethanol.
risky. They're
Yeah.
so risky.
Yeah. See the fly?
I did.
I saw him too. He's somewhere over here. If I get him close by again, I'll show you guys my skills. We can catch these and kill these by hands. He's over here in front of me. I missed him.
I will catch the and kill it.
These guys over here trying to use a tennis racket that's got electricity running
It
through
usually works. It usually works good. I've been sucky today with it.
We gotta be careful though. There's shit that can break in here, so we can't just be swinging all willy nilly. It is funny though, trying to find these flies. So that was the Uncle Nearest. I think for the next pour, I would like to try one of my other bottles that we got.
Oh, by the way, there's plenty of extra buns if you want like.
Tora, if you're in
Yeah,
chat,
there's some out here.
we have the barrel product or we have the Cody Road that you sent us. So let me know what you want us to try, and I'll have to rely on Riley to see it in chat to see if Tora wants us to do the barrel or the Cody Road. Pulled pork is just. I think we had this last time I came over here, which has been a long time, but
It's just easy and cheap.
it's great.
Yep.
It's great. I tore up, I think, 4 sandwiches last time.
We ate a lot last time.
I was an animal, an absolute animal.
Oh my god.
And I don't think we had fries or anything as a side. I think he had them set aside, but we didn't make them, and I was like, I don't even need them. The barrel is a 7-year rye. It's 115.14 proof, and the Cody Road is a 105 proof single barrel. So
Torp wants you to eat the Cody Road before you eat, or try the Cody Road before you eat.
before I eat,
Yeah.
perfect. So the foil's already been pulled off this guy's. He kind of gave me an explanation, said basically that he had to take the foil off in order to take the bottle from the distillery. Not sure exactly why. I don't think it's a crazy expensive bottle or allocated bottle by any means, but that's just, some places they have that as a rule of thumb, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Get a cream? I get a cream on the nose.
Yeah, or something.
Now this bottle is once again
Something like
70 corn, 20 wheat, 10 barley, and tasting notes is bold vanilla and caramel soar out of this high proof bourbon is how they describe it. And I was laughing when they said soar out of this high proof bourbon to Tyler earlier while we were off camera, because I'm like, high proof, you hear 105 proof and we're like, that's barely above bottled and bond or barely above wild turkey. But I guess for the newer or entry level drinkers, 105 probably is pretty high proof when you think about it. But for us, who basically started out the day at 120 proof plus, 105 is going to be a walk in the park.
Will wants to know if you see the JD single malt at the duty free.
JD single malt at the duty free, is that one of the blue labels? I have actually. As a matter of fact, it's in D terminal on the high end of D30. There's a duty free store there, and there's one by D22. I want to say I saw it in the D30 location. When you go to the duty free store from the back of the checkpoint, you go all the way back and to the right. That's where the bourbon is. I want to say it was like the second or third shelf down. There was, I think, comes in a blue box too, if I remember right. I think there's maybe 5 or 6 of them. I couldn't tell you the price though. I walk through there every once in a while, guys. I don't really shop while I'm on the clock, especially because I'm in uniform, and we can't even buy alcohol there, so I try not to get spotted in there too much. But I do like to walk through and see what they have. They have a lot of Blanton's at some of the other locations, but they're like $130, $135 a bottle. So even though you're not paying taxes on them, they still get them marked up. But not everything. Just Blanton's was one of them I saw was marked up.
They still get your ass.
As a matter of fact, I also look at most of the bars when I walk by. Most of the bars have Blanton's, Eagle Rare, Weller Special Reserve. But apart from that, I don't really see any other Buffalo Trace products. This does have a lot of vanilla. This is pretty good. Tore up, thank you for this Cody Road. I'm liking this a lot.
Torp, it's a little too late for us all to try it at the same time since
First sip impressions is delicious. They're chomping down on food. You wanted me to try this on an empty stomach, so I'm ready to eat. That's why I was rushing into this glass, because I'm ready to grab some food too. Get it while it's hot and while it's fresh. Damn, the smell is so good too. The nose is just great. It's got a little funk to it as far as like the flavor profile, but vanilla is the dominating tasting note for sure.
Torp says to sniff it hard. I get butterscotch and vanilla ice cream.
Well, vanilla and caramel, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The caramel does come through a little bit, but it comes through more of a bitter than a sweet, which is kind of interesting. And the vanilla is very, very potent. This is great. Thank you again. I mean, I've never seen this bottle before. When I got this, I took a picture of it, posted in chat, and asked people if they heard or saw anything about it in Discord. No one's ever seen anything about this, so this is cool. Great gift, and yes, it will be shared. I might even go back for a second pour on that. That's actually really good. 105 proof isn't too crazy, but
Keep in mind we got like 1 million pours to get there.
I know. But I want to enjoy the good while I can.
Hey, so on that Uncle Nearest, mid to back palate, there's a little punch of grain. But that grain is like just the right amount.
Yeah, it's not like
it's not like Free Ranch.
it's not like
Yeah.
Fair Ranch. It's not
Yeah.
like touch and
I
grass.
actually really enjoyed the grain I get on this. So shout out to Bourbon Hunter on that one. I actually like that.
Yeah, that's a good bottle.
I would not have picked that up if it wasn't for him
I
basically
don't know
saying
about $90,
buy it.
but
I don't think so either,
I like it though. It's good.
but it'd be cheaper for Tyler if he got one because he's got military, and it'd be cheaper for you as well.
Yeah,
I
but
want to say it was
don't
81 or
want it.
82 with military pricing. 81, 82, I think with military pricing.
Nick Jones is in chat. What's up, Nick?
Hey Nick, we got the Dragon's Milks on the table. Riley brought them. We're not gonna forget those. Those are high priority today. Those are high priority along with the Hemingway. What else is high priority?
Beacon Creek 16.
Rebecca Creek 16. So we did. Tyler picked up another Rebecca Creek 16.
Two more.
But he's splitting it with Riley for one of the bottles. So they're going 50-50 on a bottle. So the Weller Full Proof that I got from Riley, that's an empty bottle. We're gonna divvy that up between that bottle and the Rebecca Creek 16 bottle. But this is a low proof one. So if you guys didn't see us try the high proof, the 131.5, and then I got a 125.4. This one's like around 102, 103 proof. So. And you can still see a ton of sediment in the bottom of this bottle, so it'll be exciting to try that as well.
Make sure they know that the 16 is MGP and it's freaking god.
Oh yeah, guys, Rebecca Creek, this is not Texas whiskey. The 16-year is high age-stated 16-year-old MGP distillate. It is not
At
Texas
barrel
whiskey
strength.
at barrel strength. So the highest proof, according to Loctar, and the head distiller for Rebecca Creek said it was 132 proof. And looks like the lowest proof that I saw was about 100.3 proof. It might have been lower than that for some of the other offerings, but that's the lowest I've seen. So, high age, highly sought after. High age, high proof, even more sought after. So, pretty cool. This is good. I know it's only 105 proof, but
I need
good.
to get some time to get water. I need to clean up my palate a bit.
Oh yeah, take your time.
I don't think we want me tasting fries and pulled pork.
You got 13 watching though, pretty cool. Oh, it's on Top Chat. Switch to live chat. That's the mistake we made last time, guys. We were live streaming, and I'm like,
It's the same.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
When I do live chat, I can see everybody real time. But Top Chat, I missed like 50 people that one time.
I mean, yeah, in the mornings you sometimes get like 40 people.
Ugh. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and make Riley talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Entertainer right here.
Ugh.
You read this? I got it 'cause it was gay.
I have actually had that before.
Is it decent?
It's pretty decent barbecue
My
sauce.
plate disappeared.
How's it going,
I
y'all?
shot a new plate.
Yep.
I just wanted to reuse plates so we didn't go through all your
That's
reusable
fine.
plates.
It's on like $5.
Let's see. Anyone got what they want us
Oh,
to
sorry.
drink next?
Okay.
What's the recommendation?
As you want.
Y'all can see some of the stuff we got on the table.
Do we need to turn it off or leave it on?
What's
These
up?
are all,
What?
these are all tops.
You
Oh, yeah.
only grab tops.
I only grab tops.
You're a top man, huh?
What year is that pinhook? It is the Breaking Bourbon.
Is it crispy, crunchy?
It's a Breaking Bourbon pick. It's 8 years old.
Here's the other
Yeah, 2024 release. I tried
Let's
it.
take these out.
Very unique rye, but super. No, it's not the Bourbon Lord Ben Holiday. Both of those are the that just came out.
Please. You
Hosted.
I love hosting.
Torup wants us to have the barrel rye.
Pounding through my fresh cracks. You're more than welcome to go ahead and crack that. I know you're not going to be drinking right away, but you can go ahead and open it up and
No, I've had enough water now.
get a Glen poured up for me as well. Get it primed, and we'll let it sit for a little
I'm
bit.
going to entertain Torup here, and I'm going to try a little bit of this Cody Red.
Go for it. I think he's going to love that you're going to try that because that is definitely something he wanted me to have, but he wanted me to share. So
I mean, it's definitely a unique bottle.
yeah, no, I've never seen anything like
Yeah,
it.
it's bulbous.
Bonus. Bonus.
Old Overholt, 10 years when Nick wants us to drink. Keep in mind, we have a heck of a lot more stuff than just what's on the table. Obviously, we can't be digging through all the top shelf shit,
That's what
but
I was thinking.
We got some good things for y'all today. All right, let's see what this Cody Rhodes like. Not lying about that caramel vanilla ice cream. It's like a sundae.
Very, very in your face.
Yeah.
Very desirable.
Might just be a result of it being a little youthful, but definitely a nice nose nonetheless. Alright, we're going in. Interesting. This is an interesting one for you to try, Tyler. See what you think about it, because you've tried a lot more stuff than me.
How about though?
I think so. It's got some graininess on the back palate. It's like creamy, sweet on the front palate, and the finish. It's short, but just a little bit oaky. Maybe like citrusy, kind of like like a blue moon. You know, when you squeeze an orange into it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that.
Citrus peel or citrus or like orange juice?
Citrus peel.
Oh. Is anyone awake?
Baby Asher's awake. So, big announcements, guys, because this live stream will not be all day long. We're not doing that. It's more about hanging out with each other. I did want to go live so we can showcase some of this and let you guys see that this is how bottle shares happen. And some of the stuff you guys send us, like this from Tora, will indeed get shared. If you guys want to see anything particular on this table, or maybe that's not on this table, please, please, please put it in chat what you guys want to see. We're going to try to build a list on what we want to get to, because at about the hour to 1 hour and a half, at the very longest, is kind of what I'm going for on this live stream. We're going to cut the live stream, and it's going to be about these two guys. It's no longer about YouTube. It's no longer about chat. It's no longer about Discord. It's just going to be about us hanging out and enjoying our time together. So please don't take offense to that. But we didn't come here just for YouTube content. It's not about me. It's not about YouTube. It's about these guys. Tyler's nice enough to share his food, his house, bottles. Riley came over to share bottles and hang out too. I want to spend time with these guys and enjoy some pours and just shoot the shit off camera, where it's not entertainment on our part, but more just enjoying each other's company. Note that's after you ate fried food.
Yeah, after I chugged like 20 ounces of water. I did everything I needed to.
Dylan said Origin single barrels look pretty tasty. The High West is definitely on my list to try too. That is the rum finish. I definitely want to try that one. We can do that one on camera. So we got Dragon's Milk, we got High West rum finish. Woo!
It's natural. Well, it's not really that sunny out there.
Oh God, are we getting more rain?
7 p.m. There's gonna be a lot of rain coming up. More rain in Texas. Just
I
like we
know.
need.
Beginning of the summer, man. Always happens.
Tyler's backyard's like already flooded.
Curious on that Found North. Well, if you want to hear our thoughts on the Found North, go back to our live stream from Tuesday. That was Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had 10 bottles that we ranked for some highly allocated bottles, and I won't spoil it, but it did make it in the top 5. What Torp say? It's young for sure. Their rye is good. I can send it if y'all want. It's way more similar to other rye. Little mint, not my favorite. Oh, the old Overholt 10-year? I actually had that as one of my first pours today. That was very good. That was my first time trying it as well.
I love Old Overholt.
I've heard nobody complain about Old World.
Yeah.
Everybody that's tried it said they either enjoyed it or loved it.
Just fantastic, right?
Very smooth, easy drinking. It lacks a lot of the rye spice that is off-putting to a lot of people who are trying to drink rye. Still has rye in it for sure, obviously, but it's not overly powdered. So
Yeah, I think the Jim Beam mash bill is only like 55% rye or something.
I'm okay with that.
I like the Uncle Nearest. That was really good. I mean,
Yeah, I was impressed by
the
it.
problem is the single barrel, so I mean, how much variance and flavor are you gonna get?
I've heard there's quite a bit of variance on them.
Yeah.
Well, the specs over there by the airport had more of them. So if you like that one, you want another bottle. I can pick one up.
Torp really wants us to try that barrel. He really wants us to try that barrel.
Well, right now we're using it as a prop to hold the phone up.
it's a phone prop.
No, I'm excited to try it.
Will, I didn't end up getting it on my own. Me and Tyler ended up getting it and splitting it between the two of us.
I'm still unsure if it's gonna be good. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I hope it's good. Yeah, if you dislike it, I'll just take it all.
I'm just worried. I'm just worried about the proof.
I don't see it being a bad bottle.
No, I don't see how.
It might be life changing. Who knows?
It might be. I mean, it's 102 something proof.
It
at
might
barrel
be even
strength.
more desirable than the high proof one just because how easy it is to drink.
Yeah. Which means it's dangerous on my shelf.
Well, if the 131.5 can drink like 110 proof, who's to say this 100 proof can't drink like an 80 proof?
Oh god. So Uncle's a pass for $80+. For me, I think $80 is a good price point for it. It seems like they sit around like $90 though, which makes it a little bit more difficult. It's definitely good, and if all of them are like the one that we had today, it's definitely worth a purchase if you've never had it before. But
I would say it's good to get for
Yeah.
the first time, but not worth getting it back up.
no.
That's what I would say.
If they were like $75, then yeah, but it's just a little bit over where I'd want to spend for that.
Sounds like a sampler. I will definitely make sure to remind me, Tor, now that you have my phone number, and I'll get you a sample. I got tired of emailing him. He doesn't have Discord, so I'm like, here's my number.
Emailing? What are we in? 1995?
Only $50, so you have a case. Well, I can tell you that that Cody's it was very good, very good. I actually really like that. Tyler still has to try some too.
Which one? Okay.
This one's from Toro.
I'm gonna finish this off and rest I'm knocked out and I'll go for it. I had to eat. I was super hungry.
Ryan said he went a little crazy on vacation the past week. Got Elijah Craig toasted, Knob Creek 12, and a Baker 7.
Good
What's the age statement on your Baker 7? Just kind of curious. Good to see you, Jesus. We're going to be trying a lot more, but hopefully you can catch some of that on the replay. Eight years, 10 months, pretty good.
That's pretty high.
I got an open bottle that's, what was mine, 9 years or 8 years, 11 months?
I think yours was 8.
8 years, 11
Yeah.
months, so.
Do they have 9 years? I've only seen 8, 11 is the highest so far.
Yeah, I don't think they do 9 year. I think like once they hit 9 years, they just get turned into Knob Creek barrels.
Or they hold out till 13.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
At that point, you're like at the point of no return, you might as well hold out.
I picked up this Architect pick the other day, and I want to give it a go.
Some Penelope Architect, which I've never had before.
Because I've had a couple Architect picks actually, and I'm a big fan if it's like any of the ones I've had before.
I've never even had a regular Architect.
Regular Architect is crushable.
Now there's 4 different options on the back for staves. Have all your picks and all your Architects been the same? That smells really good.
I don't know. All of my Architects have tater stickers on the back, and then they cover it up.
That smells really good.
Yeah, one of my ones I had back home, it literally tastes like what I thought Rio would taste like. I'm not a fan of Rio, but it drinks like
What about
subtle cinnamon
what about
toast
batch
French
1 and 2?
water.
Are you a fan of batch 1 and 2 Rio?
I've never had it. I've only had the most recent one, which I thought was
Oh.
batch 2.
No,
Was it batch 3?
Yeah, batch 3.
Okay.
Batch 3 had 30,000 bottles, by the way.
Yeah.
Penelope though, if you guys catch them, they're going to be dropping this year. I am looking to pick up a bottle of Vana. That's the rum finish. And then the other bottles that we're going to be looking for, and I say bottles because we're not sure how many and what they're going to exactly drop and what all that's going to entail. Their beach hat version, the Estates. Going to be looking for Penelope Estates. Not just for me, but mainly for Riley, because Riley's a huge Penelope fan. But if we're able to snag two, I would love to have one for myself.
Penelope's solid. She wants a Vanna so bad. For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You Miami woman.
Sorry. That was loud.
That's why I'm excited to try the High West rum finish as well, because I'm a big fan of rum finish.
Water.
And it's Cuban rum.
That one's Barbados rum finish, I believe. So
I do not know how Penelope got their hands on Cuban rum barrels with the embargoes, but
good on them. Good on them.
Miami woman and Cuban. Oh yeah, you got the double whammy.
Best of both worlds.
This is a good architect pick. For $65, yeah, I'm a fan.
I've never had a Penelope pick.
Now's your chance to try something.
That's where Penelope shines with their picks. Every single pick that I've had from Penelope is like 10 times better.
Save that empty too, RJ. It's the first and only bottle I wrote on the label. Worth a lot of Bitcoin in the future. Will do, sir.
MGP pulling them Cuban rum barrels from the Castros, LMAO. Yeah, they sent people down to jerk off Castro to get some rum barrels.
Whoa.
MGP got shooters, dude.
OnlyFans before OnlyFans. I had to do feet pics to get that.
By the way, if any of y'all are in the relocation station, Nick Jones is giving out free feet pics, so hit him up. Torrent backed up 3 bottles of Architect, $45 though. Nice.
Is that light, good or bad, or does it not matter?
We're about to find out. Might be too much.
Nah, that looks fine. It corrected itself. That looks good.
Perfect. Didn't know you guys were going to get an eating stream too. Almost done eating
It
though.
happens every time.
Alright. This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Single barrel bourbon. This is out of Iowa?
That's correct.
Nick said that he's sending Drew his Architect Build 7 for just shit. Wasn't his thing. Damn. Where was my DM at?
Yeah, Nick.
Where was
The
my
The
DM?
Elijah Craig A124 doesn't get you off the hook. I need more at cost. And by cost, I mean just cover shipping.
This cork confused me. I thought it was a twist because the way it had
The ridges, yeah.
I was like, what?
Complex build store pick.
Let's see. Yeah, mine's complex, Dave. Mine is 23 11124. That's my build number. And it's complex, Dave. I wonder what an intense stave profile would be like.
They got what, delicate, and then what's that other one?
Delicate EXP stave, complex, and then intense.
What's EXP stave mean?
Couldn't tell you.
Extra potent?
Delicate, extra potent.
I don't know.
If you're in chat, and you know what delicate EXP stave means, what the EXP stands for. Let us know.
If it's a gamer word, I don't know why it would say delicate experience, Dave, but.
It's collecting more EXP.
Maybe it is delicate experience, but experience as far as like, you know, what you're experiencing.
Probably experimental. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Delicate experimental stave. That makes way more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense.
I should experience. We're close. we were halfway
We're
there.
only like 5 letters off.
Can't believe Torup's over here making sense of all this.
Mm-hmm.
You These fries are good too.
Oh, there's plenty left.
How many drinkers does it take? More than 3. You ever see a rare breed non-chill filtered
Ooh.
at the airport? I'd have to look.
Yeah, those are good.
How would I know it's non-chill filtered? Does it specify in the bottle?
It does. It'll say barrel proof, non-chill filtered, or whatever. Like it has a little tag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be looking, guys. Damn, now I have so much more shit to look for when I go to the airport.
I know. It's a curse, isn't it?
Good thing I'm there 5 days a week. I mean, what other time? I got better ways to kill my break, but I'm still looking at liquor.
I prefer the grain on this Cody Road way more than I do the grain on the Frey Ranch. I think they do a really good job of bringing the grain in, but not like massive amounts of grain. It's really good.
I agree.
Just anti-bruisal at this point.
This actually is like a really good experience. Like I really like that pour.
Yeah, give me a fuck Bruzel in chat, boys.
Let's go Bruzel instead of let's go Brandon.
I like that.
Ugh. All right, we'll make him use the Wild Turkey 12 box. We'll fresh crack the barrel. This is the Total Wine pick, which for some reason the Total Wine pick was actually cheaper than the non-pick.
Huh.
7 years. They're both around 115 proof, so this is actually the higher proof. I think the other one was like 111 or 113 proof, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why a pick would be cheaper.
Because I know it's bad.
Oh man.
I can't hate on Total Wine picks in its entirety. I do have an Old Forester single barrel strength blue label that is a absolute fantastic pour, and it does have Total Wine on it. So, say when.
Good. Just enough for me to taste.
So 7 years, 115.14 proof. The label's basically coming off of it. So the only guess that we had on why this might have been cheaper is this is an older one. Normally when Total Wine discounts stuff as much as they did this bottle, it's because they're no longer going to carry it whenever they sell out of it. So you'll see 20, 30, even 40, even as high as $50 price drops on certain bottles that I've seen. So,
But kudos on the color. I like the hunter green.
my dad's back in the house. Let's have a great pour, y'all.
That's very rye forward.
I know,
It smells 95.
so I was gonna say, Jeff, I know Tyler likes a lot of the ryes that we've been trying
I'm wondering if it's
recently.
100%
So
rye. Hold up, let's see. They don't say where this one's distilled.
It smells like it's at least 95.5, right?
I think it's 100.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
very herbal and grainy.
Mm-hmm.
Really does remind me of Frey Ranch, actually. Very spicy.
Gets a bit harsh on the finish, but I like a really rye, heavy rye. No Jeff today.
He's hanging out with family, John.
It doesn't pretend to be anything it's not, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. On the day I'm craving like a rye, like a real rye, this would scratch the itch.
I just had a mouthful of water and then it takes a little sip to help like dilute it down.
Mm-hmm.
It calmed it down a lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna actually add a little water to the blend and let it sit for a second. I say a little bit.
As you add like just as much water as you have whiskey.
We're cutting the proof down, guys.
If barrel rye is in GP, it's likely 95.5.
We watered it down because I really want to get more of the flavor profile on it rather than just the burn. It's got a lot of rye spice and it's got a lot of that proof that comes forward on it. I do want to try it and get more flavor on it.
Yeah, it's where it doesn't say anywhere where it's from. Oh, it says distilled in Indiana. So yeah, it's probably 95.5.
I wouldn't be sad if I bought that at like 60, 65.
No.
But
No, I'd be happy.
more than that, I'd be a little bit sad probably.
I think it was 84, 85 out the door.
Yeah. I'd be
It
a
was
little bit
regularly like 110, 120 though.
sad. I would not buy another one.
Mhm.
But it's good. It's good for rye.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, this is the bottle we were going to pick up, or at least a very similar one, until we got kicked out of Total Wine. So we had to go to a different Total Wine to get this one. I'm just glad they had another sale at the other wine.
Thank you
Yeah.
for getting that though. I'm glad I had a chance to experience it. Appreciate it, RJ.
I would have got the first one, but we got kicked out.
Yeah, drop a Let's Go Total Wine in chat.
That Frey Ranch, the Bruzel pick, that shit was so harsh. I'm hoping it opens up. I don't think it's gonna open up any, but yeah, that is the Bruzel pick. Try and send another if y'all like it, or some samples to leave for the boys. Torb, it was very good. Thank you. This is really pleasant.
I don't know if you heard what I said, but I really enjoyed it. That was
Yeah.
the
One of your favorite ryes is old,
when I think of grain forward
Portero.
whiskeys.
Portero.
100% rye.
When I think of grain forward whiskeys, that's what I want personally. Like it's just enough to let you know, but it's not like
It's not
Overwhelming.
a throat punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I love me some high rye content rye.
Now, we didn't bring any of the samples, but Torup sent us a hell of a lot of samples to go along with this bottle. So we got some Cedar Ridge samples, some Jack Daniel samples, and some other stuff from them too. So I'm excited.
No, Emerald Batch 35 barrel is delicious. One of the best pours that I've had this year, actually.
High West.
High West, I'll leave that to y'all. Not a big High West guy.
And then I think after that we can get in the Dragon's Milk statue.
Yeah, we got
those.
Dragon's Milk.
I don't see the preparation.
I shall find it.
I need a knife. She got some sharp fingernails.
We'll see.
Nice.
Plastic was my worst enemy. We defeated this bottle though. Woo!
Yeah, pour me just a little bit. I'll stay in the loop with y'all.
This is the rum, right?
Rum finish, yeah. Barbados rum finished. No more than that?
That's perfect.
Okay. Thank you again for sharing this one. This is one I've been looking for and I haven't seen it, so I've seen the sherry, the Chardonnay finish, but I really prefer a rum finish, so being able to try this, haven't seen it in a long time.
I'm trying to remember where I got this.
I've seen it at Total Wine before, but I didn't buy it. I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks or something like that too.
No, I've had the High West Cabernet.
Yeah, you like that one?
That thing's not long for my shelf.
Okay.
Lasted less than a month. But every other offering I've had from High West really hasn't.
Is that High West available? It used to be, Will. I used to see it at Total Wine all the time. I haven't seen that rum finish in a while. I'll let you see that again. It's got a bunch of barrels on it for the label. So if you ever just walking by, it is one of the great ones, and it is one with a bunch of barrels on it. A blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in Barbados rum barrels. It is 50% alcohol, so 100 proof. So nothing too crazy, nothing too potent. A lot of the High West products I've noticed they're very close or very similar to 100 proof. So
That's pretty good, dude.
Riley didn't care for
You
it.
don't like it?
His sound he made is like, oh man.
So the palate is really good. Right, I agree with that. It's like a nice sweet creamy palate. The nose and the finish, I could live without.
The nose is weak.
The nose is just a little musty. And I washed out my Glen before this, so it's not cross.
But I really like that on the palate.
Yeah, the palate's good.
Cab finish is solid.
Cab finish is better than solid. That was a great bottle.
I will say,
It's got a weird coating on the mouth after.
to me, the mouthfeel is a little bit light.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going to critique mouthfeel. But that is easy to drink.
I don't think I'd hunt this one though.
No, I wouldn't have a backup.
I wouldn't hunt this. Good pour, but nothing exceptional.
It's very easy to drink.
High West rum finish is good. Not a fan of the cab of their other stuff. Haven't tried Midwinter's Night. Tora, say what you haven't tried. I have Midwinter's Night Dram. We can send you a sample. I'm a huge fan of that one.
Nothing wrong with some midwinters.
Very well blended and just under 100 proof. Very delicious. I think it's more of like a half and half. It's not quite a rye.
I really like that. I'm glad I have this bottle. But again, I have enough bottles. I wouldn't go back and get another one.
No, I wouldn't either. I don't even know if I'd hunt a single bottle of it after trying. Not saying it's bad, just now that I've tried it, I'm like, I think I got that little fix where I was able to get that taste of it where I don't have to go.
You got everything you need from it.
Before you leave tonight, you should try the Chardonnay one. I have the Chardonnay one. It's really good.
Okay.
Also.
That and Pappy 23. I don't have any Pappy 23.
You don't have any Pappy, do you?
I'll have to double check. I might still have some old Rip 10 for you or some Pappy 15. I might have finished off those samples. If I haven't finished those samples off, Tora, I'll send those your way. So we do actually have a sample that was given to us from Bob. I tried enough of it to know that I liked it, of the Pappy 15, which I liked way better than the old Rip 10. We also have the old Rip 10, but if I don't have either one, very least, I have Poor Man's Pappy blend. That's a Weller 107 and Weller 12 blend. That's about as close as you can get. It's supposed to be equivalent to Pappy 15. I don't think so. I think it's definitely better than old Rip 10, but I don't think it's better than Pappy 15. Pappy 15 is just a lot more smooth and more well-rounded, in my opinion, but at least get you a sample of it.
All right. After this.
So would you be okay, since we're at 100 proof, doing a quick trial of the Wild Turkey 12?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Before we move on to the
Dragon's Milk.
Let's do it. Don't threaten me with a good time. Here, I'll take it out and then you can pour it since it's your bottle.
No, not me.
Oh. That's so
Want me to
sexy.
defeat the foil for
Yes.
you, or you got this one?
Oh, I can see the preference. It should be
Yeah,
easy.
they'll say there's a little tab right there too, just straight up on the tab. On the tab right here, the little
Yeah.
Gobble
go
gobble.
up, go up, go up. Put your finger here and go all the way up. There you go.
Wow.
It's funny, some of them I struggle with plastic, and then after I get the plastic off, I'm like, oh, there's a pull tab the whole time.
What is that? Is that Chinese?
Japanese.
15 point. And
Japanese?
it's
Yeah.
Chinese. Sorry, Chinese.
No, that's Japanese.
These are Chinese characters on the top.
How do you know?
Because these are Japanese characters below. This is Chinese up top.
What makes you say that that's not also Japanese?
Because I can't say it without saying racial slurs on screen.
Do you
But-
speak Japanese?
No, but I am familiar with their characters thanks to video games.
Yeah, that's definitely. Shit, I don't know.
Tiananmen Square.
I'm gonna guess.
Teenage
I will
Mutant
say though, I have read and studied a little bit of Korean, so that's a lot easier for me to pick out. But the top of that was definitely Chinese, but the bottom lettering was Japanese. So why it's in two different ones? Maybe duty-free stores share it.
Maybe.
I just want to know, do I actually get 15 points now that we got this bottle open? So
Oh yeah, where are our points?
can we redeem points? What does 15 points get us? Does it get us another Wild Turkey 12 in the States?
Hopefully the neck pour's not too bad.
It gets you a Wild Turkey 12 and a Wild Turkey 3.
Just straight up. Just from
It smells good.
I don't think I'd hear the end of it if I did that in front of Tyler.
Give me a little bit of that. Oh. I love turkey juice.
Yeah, that's Chinese characters on the back of the bottle too.
How do you know?
Look at all the boxes and the squares.
And
These are Chinese characters.
okay, what I do know,
That's not
and
Japanese
feel free to
characters.
correct me in chat. Wild Turkey 12 is made for the Japanese market.
I'm just telling you, it's Chinese characters.
No, I just don't.
I play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh guys, and they're from Japan. And I have a lot of Japanese artwork cards, including Japanese cards where even the text is in Japanese. So
Does it say Blue Eyes White Dragon anywhere on that bottle?
no, but it might say Dark Magician.
You've activated my trap card.
Mirror Force.
Pot of Greed.
I shall destroy your attack position.
I don't have any more than that. That's the only one I have. You
I
guys.
summon Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 cards from the top of my deck.
Kind of love the TV shows where they do everything wrong and cheat the whole way. I'm gonna normal summon this Blue Eyes White Dragon with that.
It does say Japan right there.
Japan.
So, I don't know.
It's Japanese, dude.
Japando.
I haven't tried it yet. Is it okay?
It says chase the dragon, but don't lick the frog.
I don't want to answer it, Tyler. I want him to try it. But,
It smells kind of oaky on the nose. But it is a neck pour.
That's so good.
if you don't like the neck pour, I'll take the rest of it.
That's
It's very good.
Weller 12 could never.
Weller 12 could not compete with this.
Mm-mm.
More shirtless at a bottle shirt. I mean, I can. It's kind of hot in here.
There are children in this house.
It's kind of hot in here. I can take the shirt off. This was made by Craig, by the way. It's the RC Sure.
Shout out Craig.
Makes a great mixer. Real Crown Coil. He's like, I don't know if I put that on there. I'm like, yeah, this might be copyrighted, but I didn't make it. I just wear it, so not my copyright. That's yours to worry about, Craig. I like that. I think that is a
That's
exceptional.
Yeah.
Does it fetch the secondary price tag for it? Probably not. But I can see it getting over $100 at least, which
It's
is
not the worst secondary number.
needs the sleeves removed. Maybe
Yeah.
good.
They do a really good job of getting the sweet oak notes instead of the harsher, oakier.
And apparently, I think they do a Wild Turkey 15 as well for Japan.
I like that. That is worth the money to me.
Gets even better after it opens up after a while. So apparently Imrod's had the Wild Turkey 12.
Making me jealous.
That was good.
I can't tell if Riley stepped out to vape or fart. Looks like he's vaping.
He's looking you in the eye.
What's up, buddies?
What you bringing?
You just like the box.
That juice? What was
Just baby stuff.
baby stuff? Oh, because he was heating up the ball. That's what it was. Warm water. Got to feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Damn. Very impressed. 101 proof, 12-year-old turkey in a Wild Turkey 101 bottle, but in a fancy box with a 12-year tape label on it. I like this.
That was a big feeder stream.
Good bottle, guys. Good bottle.
Oh, right on. Oh! You cracked it good.
Cheers, guys. Get back at real life. Well, we're going to try the Dragon's Milk on camera. Other than that,
Probably cut it after that.
probably cut it after that. Yeah, unless you guys have something else you really want to see us try other than the Dragon's Milk on camera for Mr. Nick Jones. We're going to get back to real life afterwards, but we will do Dragon's Milk on camera, so I'll grab a second Glen too so I can start alternating. You want a second Glen as well, Riley?
Yep, we'll do them side by side.
We'll
Now,
do them side by side.
The question I have is, do you want me to set this up as like a little blind for y'all?
That's up to you. What two bottles are they though? They're both single barrels? Is that
Yeah, they're
correct?
both single barrels.
Are they different letters?
Barrel A and Barrel B.
Barrel A, barrel B.
Yep.
I've heard A is better than B, but I think the only sample I got was a B. So because I have a B, go ahead and do blind blinds. So I'll just step out for a second.
Grab Tyler's glasses.
Tyler, you want fresh glasses for these, or do you want?
I already washed them out with water.
Okay,
All right, cool.
I'm gonna step out and let Riley do his magic, and as long as Riley can keep track of them, I'll be over here.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get this set up. So this is. Where does it say again? This is B. Where's it A? This is A. This is B. All right. I just made a mess all over this table. Alright, the pours are poured. They don't know which one is which. Just gonna line these up for them. Alright. Y'all can come in. I'm gonna get some paper towels and clean this table up.
Have an accident over here.
Just a little drizzling, you know?
Drizzle.
A little drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
That's me waking up, not Tyler.
Sorry, are you gonna go bite Riley? Give him a little
He
nibble.
came over, he thought for a sec.
Give him a little nibble. He's like, wait a second, he's bigger than me. I'm gonna snap to him. All right, I have no idea what's in front of me, other than I know it's Dragon's Milk and we got A and B.
Yep. Aw, little Asher.
Arkin. Starting way too much.
Make RJ drink the holiday.
Have you Simba'd him yet?
I don't know.
Hey, Whiskey Sean, what's up? Nick Jones says blind that.
His neck's still like, so it'll be awkward looking.
Torop says milk for all the babies, calling us babies over here.
Alright, so just don't mix them up.
No, left is still on the left.
Left
side.
is left, right is right. I'm the only one that knows which one is which. So I opened these up at the beginning of the week. So they've had a
Probably
decent amount of
some time
time.
to sit in on.
Yeah, decent amount of time to sit and stew a bit, you know.
I guess Ross wants me to try the holidays. Which holidays do we have? Oh, they're the Bruisel Picks. That's right. They're Bruisel Pick holidays. Probably do those off camera. Probably won't do those on camera, but definitely will make note of them in chat for you. That's Thunderclap, by the way. For reals is Thunderclap in the
Ooh.
chat, in case you didn't know.
Plunder flap.
I've got one of his high V bottles too. I haven't opened it yet though. High V store picks.
Alright, Tyler, just don't mix up the Glens.
Left is left, right is right.
And it's right.
I tried the one on the left and the right already. I'm not going to give out tasting notes. I don't want to persuade Tyler. But tasting the left one, the flavor profile on this one is almost as if it's younger. It's not as well refined, in my personal opinion. The right one was just a little bit easier to go down. Both were great pours and had their own unique flavors. I think I like the one on the right just a little bit better. But that's just the first round. I will go back and try them again. But so far, I'm going to say the glass on the right is currently in the lead for me.
Off the nose, the left is muted. The left nose is muted for me compared to the right. The right, I get the.
Fuck Fruzel. Big
Right.
Sam Bourbon. There's our other Michigan boy. We're drinking some Dragon's Milk.
Woo. These are fresh cracks too, aren't they?
No,
No?
I cracked them earlier in the week.
Okay, good. Because I just got a shit ton of ethanol in my nostril on this
Well,
one.
when you taste it too, this left one I think is a little bit more rush and harsh around the edges. Coming back to it a second time, it's definitely a lot easier and more approachable.
That right one's delicious. I haven't tried the left one yet, but that right one is awesome. It's like a better version of the small batch.
I did send RJ. Oh yeah, your Jack Daniels. I didn't bring that with me.
Oh, what are those fruits on the end? I get fruits on the end of the palate and the finish. What is it?
Ultra 131.
Is that like a raspberry or something?
Yeah, it's like a raspberry jam.
Like that is
Yeah.
good. Wow.
It's also like a little fig Newton-y.
I can see the fig taste.
Yeah.
Baking spice too.
Mm-hmm. What's the proof on these? I think they're both floating around 120, just over.
Torps, you can say 120 plus or minus.
Let's see. The A is 62.8 or 122.8. My bad.
122.8 for the
122.8 for the A,
and the B is
and the B is 123.1. So they are minimally different.
RJ, I'm pretty much gonna mirror what you said. This one has more of a stout influence. Like I can get more of the
Yeah.
you know, but it's also kind of harsh or harsher than the right one.
it tastes more youthful and not as well rounded.
And I don't get the fruity notes. I'm a big fruit forward note guy, and I get a lot of that on this one on the right. So I would choose the one on the right every day. But the one on the left is still really good, just not what I would prefer.
I really, really like the citrusiness of the one on the left, though. On the back,
The one on the
it has
left
a
reminds
little
me-
citrus to it.
The one on the left reminds me of like the Goose Island Stouts, and that stout flavor really stands out on the left.
The one on the left, I get a lot of citrus actually.
Yeah.
It's like somebody just
Yeah.
what's it called when you get the orange peel off?
Spritz.
Zest.
Zest. Yeah, it's like straight up orange zest.
Yeah. And I am a
Zest and
fan of that.
Express. You gotta zest the lemon and then express the lemon or the orange.
Yeah. I almost missed that orange note on the first time around. Actually, now that you brought it up.
Yeah, when you go back to it, you can definitely tell there's
Yeah.
some.
Yep.
It's just not well balanced. And it's not well refined. It's very, very harsh and not as approachable as glass on the right. They're both really good. I mean, clearly, I like the one on the left. I
Yeah.
downed it. I drank the whole thing, but it was
The one on the right's just so much darker, and it has like that raspberry
it's
figginess
just
on the
smoother,
end of it.
smoother
Yeah.
and easier to drink, more approachable.
So when I had my second taste of the one on the left, I don't get harshness.
This person says is love.
I don't get harshness anymore, but it's still not as fun of a pour as the one on the right. There's a little bit less going on, it feels like. But damn, those are good. Man, I love both of those so much.
Now we have a lot more pours to go. They will not be on live, however. This is our final pour of the live, and it was a blind. Thanks to Riley setting these up, and thank you to Nick Jones. Also, thank you to Gunner, and then I know Beach Stand Bourbon's in chat. We're going to thank you as well because you guys are our Michigan boys. So if we are looking for more Dragon's Milk, I hope that we can reach out to you. I know, Michael, you have my phone number. Some of these Dragon Milk, I'm a huge fan of the small batch. Just the regular small batch is super easy approachable. It's like 95 proof, very enjoyable. Single barrel or not, the small batch is still a home run hitter in my book.
So I will say, whenever I first tried these, the one that I preferred is now the one that I don't prefer between the two.
I would say to me they're literally dead. Like they're both great. Like I love them both.
It's for me. It's all just comes down to like what the overwhelming note is, and the one on the right is my preferred one. But whenever I first tried these, the one on the left is my preferred one. So do y'all want to know which one's which?
Well, I'll say the one on the left, I definitely enjoy it, and I think it's way more complex. I think it's got a lot more going on, but I don't think it was as easy or approachable to get into. Obviously, we cleaned the Glen on both of these. It was very good. But the one on the right, I feel like it's almost like a one-trick pony. It had one dominating tasting note that stood out. It had other complexities to it as well, but they weren't as well balanced. It was a one-trick pony. But I will say, one-trick ponies, one-hit wonders. I prefer glass on the right. I think I like that one better just because it was easy, approachable, smooth, and well balanced. But I do like glass on the left as well. I think it was way more complex. I think it had a lot more spice, a little bit more hop to it, a lot more going on. But I think just because of how easy and approachable it was, and I didn't have to bite my tongue, I'm gonna go with glass on the right. That's my take.
I wonder if I can use the words right to say this. The glass on the right, I've tried whiskeys similar to the way the flavors hit me.
Yeah.
But the glass on the left, I haven't.
Yeah.
Like the glass on the left
Way more unique.
is just, to me, it's just
Unique and complex.
more unique, and it's delicious.
Certainly.
And I think I like the glass on the left more, in my opinion.
I love that citrusy note.
It's just, but I like MGP also.
Yeah.
So
And the like the tingliness on the finish.
like if I had to pick one to have one bottle of one, I would pick the one on the left.
Okay.
My guess is left is A.
Okay.
And right is B.
You're wrong. Glass on the left is B. Glass on the right is A.
Which I probably should have guessed since I
So-
had a sample of B and it tasted more. similar.
Nick, don't tell Peyton because it will break his heart, but I prefer the A now after about a week of it opening up. So yeah, I mean both of them are spectacular. I mean, what?
So the glass on the right was A.
Yes.
I think I just liked A just because it was a one-trick pony that did it very nicely. It was
It
very,
wasn't one trick.
very well. It was very easy and approachable.
Stone fruit, jammy.
Very easily
Yeah,
approachable.
very approachable.
I say one trick because I feel like raspberry was definitely one of the primary and not the only note, but one of the notes that stand out the most.
Do they have a certain name on them?
No,
Just
just barrel
just
A,
A,
barrel
A.
B. Yeah.
And the one I liked on the left was B.
B.
Okay.
And
No.
B was
The
fantastic.
one I liked more.
Yes.
I liked A as well.
B
but-
was fantastic. I just think B was less approachable. Is all I had to say about it. So
Cool. Well, hell, man, I wish I had some of those bottles. On my to add to my
thank you, Nick.
selection.
Yeah.
Thank
Shout
you so
out to
much,
Nick.
Nick. Gunner, I know you've sent me samples as well. Thank you. Michael from Beach Sand Bourbon, I know you're in the chat. Another Michigan boy. We will probably be reaching out to you, at least for me personally. I would love to just have a Dragon's Milk small batch. I'm not going to sit here and ask for the most limited and allocated stuff. I know some of you guys have to camp out and wait in line to have an opportunity to buy one of these bottles. I know it's one per customer. I get it. I'm not going to sit here and have you drag your friends and family out to get me a limited release of it. But honestly, even a small batch is just super easy to drink.
Well, there's a reason why they're blowing up.
Yeah, no, they're
For sure.
I hear that they have a honey finish and they have a toasted one, and some of those go for some crazy secondary values.
Yep.
Very highly allocated, very sought after. So if you do have one of those, I don't necessarily want to ask you for a bottle, but a sample that I can share with the boys, I would definitely be on board with. I would love to share some of the more allocated limited releases if you're willing to share with me. If not, I'm still looking for, like I said, a small batch. That small batch is really good.
If not, screw you. Alright. No,
that-
just kidding.
Let's go, Brandon.
Is that considered a straight bourbon? It is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, dude, that's the first time I ever had so much orange zest on
And I know you
on
had a
bourbon.
bottle in your cabinet. I know what it's just small batch, but just looking at the bottle, the texture, the design, and everything, the dragon on the front,
That's
the
beautiful.
scales.
Look at the top of the cork, and then like the sides of the cork.
Oh, what's it say?
It's got like some like Skyrim letters, dude.
Oh.
Very, very nicely done.
Yeah.
I hope
And
that this will get distributed down here in Texas one day.
I don't know if the glass is colored or not, but
It's kind of a darker hue at the top, and it
yeah,
opens
yeah,
up towards more
but
translucent
towards the bottom, I don't know if it's just fully translucent or if it has any sort of a hue to it, but it's very red colored. Interesting.
God, that was good. Thank
Just
you.
want to thank you guys so much for tuning in on the live. This is more about these guys than it is the YouTube or the community. We really appreciate you guys hanging out and helping recommend on what we try. Toro, once again, thank you, sir. Also, Gunner, Nick Jones. I know these are Nick Jones that helped us get these bottles, but Gunner as well has sent samples of these to where I'm able to try Dragon's Milk, to where I could wholeheartedly endorse it even before trying these bottles.
We love you, Gunner. We
Thank
love
you so
Nick.
much. So I hope to see you guys over on the Discord. We'll probably be in Discord later this evening, but we're going to end the live stream here, and we're going to switch over to Riley and Tyler time, where we're just hanging out and enjoying some Boars. So you want to be able to click end on that, or you want me to go over there and click on it? You even know what you're doing over there?
Where does it say?
Oh, if you go over
Yeah,
there.
Riley. Jeez, are you a dummy?
Nah, that's YouTube's weird about it.
Oh, it's just the X.
And then you got to press OK and wait, and then it'll take a